as referee on the TV series Gladiators, has died. Now, John Anderson, best known for his role as referee on the TV series Gladiators, has died at the age of 92. Carol, who has... Now, it's 23 minutes past 6, and finding your way around towns and cities can be difficult enough at the best of times. But imagine trying to navigate them if you're blind or partially sighted. Yeah, the National Federation of the Blind in the UK is calling for so-called floating bus stops, which are separated from the pavement by a cycle lane, to be removed. They say they are chaotic, confusing and dangerous for the visually impaired. As Thomas McGill now reports. Ready this morning, all eyes will be on the Olympic pool later on as Matt Richards competes in the 200-metre freestyle final. Yeah, breakfast John Maguire is at his swimming club in Worcester for us this morning. Way around town can be tough enough at the best of times, but imagine trying to navigate if you're blind or partially sighted. And the National Federation for the Blind of the UK is calling for so-called floating bus stops. Those are the ones that are separated from the pavement with a cycle lane in between. They say they should be removed. They say they're chaotic, confusing and dangerous for the visually impaired. Staggering footage in that report there, and we asked you for what you thought about floating bus stops. We've had lots of comments this morning. This has come in from Philippa, who says this: in the Netherlands, floating bus stops have proven to be highly effective and efficient. The success can be attributed to the willingness of individuals to embrace change and adapt, such as looking left and right before crossing, the basics. Yeah, and a lot of people getting in touch actually questioning the behaviour of the cyclists too, saying floating bus stops are not the problem here, says Jonathan. The issue is that cyclists are not upholding the highway code. He says you showed a cyclist hitting a pedestrian on a zebra crossing. Why was the cyclist not prosecuted in the way a driver would be? And this from Marie: I'm not visually impaired, but getting off the bus at these stops I find increases my anxiety. People fly past you. They do not slow down when they're approaching the bus stops a few times and then shouted at for being in the way of the cyclist. Yeah, keep your comments coming in. As we said, those pictures in that video, yeah, in that report, yeah, really distressing. But the time now, 23 minutes past 8. We're going to talk sport once again, talk Olympics, and what a day. Just approaching at 8:30. Stay with us, plenty more still to come. It's 8:42. A woman who kept her inflammatory bowel disease symptoms a secret until it almost killed her is now urging others to seek medical help if they think something isn't right. Yeah, inflammatory bowel disease. 48 hours later, she was told that she had Crohn's. She's been speaking to our reporter, Michelle Cross. You know you've made it when you have your name on your hat. That's a sign of a winner, isn't it? Good stuff. We'll be back tomorrow from 6. Have a great day. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye. Let's talk to Carol. She's got some good news as far